Welcome to Monday Night TPK.
Alright, hey, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. This is Monday Night TPK. We've not had a TPK yet, but hopefully it's on its way. My name is Kyle. I am the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Real Play podcast. We are playing, did I say we're playing Dungeons and Dragons?
No, this is my first time ever.
Well, good for you. Good for you.
Those GURPS!
I'm excited.
I mean, we could change it to Fate instead.
You could die during character creation.
Let's see here. We are just getting rolling. We are just getting rolling with Tomb of Annihilation. Majority of the previous 10 episodes were kind of a fun intro. But yeah, we're rolling now. So around me I have 4 individuals. They have paper in front of them, they have pencils, they have dice, they have tiny, tiny people that represent their characters that we sometimes take pictures of and post to Facebook, but otherwise haven't done a lot with in a couple weeks.
Current minis on accurate representation of Maltwood.
Oh, Ryan forgot Maltwood, right?
No, he's right
He's
here.
right there.
Oh, is he right there?
He's not the one I want. He's
okay.
a stand until I stop procrastinating and make him on Hero Forge. Really, Hero Forge. Hero Forge is not
For real,
officially
though.
sponsor of.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for that. I'm gonna just leave all that and just whatever.
See what happens.
It's fine. It's probably fine. It might not be fine. So Ryan, other than your dreams of a better mini, how are things treating you?
I'm fine.
There's a little bit of a pause there.
I was had to think. Am I fine? I'm fine.
Yeah.
It was soul searching. He just gave us a real answer.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sometimes you gotta think
Like
about
you
it.
guys usually just give me BS, but like Ryan talked from the heart.
Am I fine? I'm fine. Things are going fine. I don't want to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta go tonight after this is over.
I'm hoping for a snow day tomorrow.
No such thing for me.
Teachers.
Dana, what is Rixer's favorite color?
Triceratops. Velociraptor.
Right now, it's orange because he saw an orange Triceratops. Yeah.
Okay, that works. Matt,
Yes.
if Gilly, nope, you're not Gilly. Matt, if Brielle could visit anywhere in the real human world that we live in, where would she like to visit?
That's a really hard question considering she's been around, like the continents.
She's been around like Faerun, and she's been around. What is it? Tamriel? No, what's the name of the?
Tamiriel? I don't remember how you pronounce
Yeah,
it.
I'm talking about. There it is. Toro.
Yeah,
Toro.
there it is.
I'm talking about like Earth, like
The
the
Toro
real
talk.
world Earth. If she could go anywhere in this real world, where would she go?
Where would she go in the real world?
Yeah, Matt's world, not her world.
Oh man, that's a hard question.
Comic-Con.
I mean, that's where Matt would like to go. Matt loves Comic-Con. He feels at home.
The other weirdos just like him.
Yep. I really don't know. That's a question I have to think about.
Are you gonna make everyone like wait until next week
Yep.
to get an answer to that? You know I'm gonna forget.
Or it'll pop up in the middle of this game just for no reason.
I hope so, because otherwise I'm gonna forget, and people will never get an answer. Sam,
Yeah. Hey.
what is Gilly's number one favorite food?
Oh,
You fool!
Man. Gosh, Gilly's favorite food.
The pie.
The food that's in front of her. That's her favorite.
That's a cop-out answer. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that.
Yes.
Yeah. I would have to say that Gilly would really appreciate a hearty meal. So like a stew with mashed potatoes, and then you have to have like the sides of macaroni and cheese and the gussied up butter and garlicky vegetables. You need a few biscuits in there. And you gotta finish off the meal with like a good, maybe like a chocolate dessert of some type. Like a chocolate brownie sort of thing.
You paint a very delicious picture, but I feel like you didn't answer my question.
Well, she can't just have one favorite food. You can't just limit her to one. Like, it's a meal.
You're gonna need to get a variety of different foods and tell her to choose one, and you can tell the other one to like, which is your favorite kid kind of ordeal.
Right, right.
I mean, those of you with kids
Well,
probably can pick your favorite.
You have your answer. Have a good day.
Fine, I won't. Just like Matt was not able to answer his question, I will not force you to answer yours. Ryan, bonus round.
What's up?
What are the spirits saying to Maltwood right now?
Huh? Oh. Jeez, I don't know.
What a weird thing to say.
What? Nothing.
I must be very quiet and very sad.
Yeah.
He's alone.
So alone.
Just like Ryan.
Forever alone.
Yeah, it's true. True story, man.
The Ryan's alright. Ryan's fine.
Ladies, if you're looking for a good...
This is not your personal dating
No.
service. I'm not facilitating that. Alright.
Felicitating? Good night, everybody.
And we never heard from Ryan again.
The stare that Kyle is giving Ryan right now is pretty great.
Alright, so
Can we start now? Yeah.
So yeah,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
that's okay. I guess that's my fault in some ways.
God.
So Sam keeps fantastic notes on a Google Doc as we play. I have no idea what they are, but I have faith that they are fantastic. So Sam, what?
Are we gonna have the same person read it every time?
I don't know. Sam, do you want to read?
Sam read pretty good last
I
time.
can read them, no problem.
Always like
Yeah,
listening
don't
to
ask me.
Sam's
I
voice.
can't read that. It's like a jumbled mass of...
Too far, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Up,
it.
up, up, up.
Oh,
up,
you're
stop.
keeping it at the
Oh,
top.
Nope. Down.
You're not keeping it at the top.
Nope. Down.
What the heck?
Down. Down. Slowly. Stop!
I mean, I'm going to put it at
It
the
is
top of the
dated.
screen.
Yeah.
So, at the beginning of last session, the party left the villa and were standing in the rain. Gilly goes back to the villa to ask a question. Gilly finds out that Kaya's, the inn, has better food. Gilly and Rixer talk about food. Then the group is going to Kaya's. Brielle is super scarred up. She also has an orc tattoo on her right arm, and her scars glow. Brielle and Rixar compare scars. Tabaxi Lady playing flute. Tabaxi has a gambling problem and wants gold, a gold specifically. Rixar gives her one. We come up on a covered bazaar, and we found Kaya's. But Rixar got distracted by fruit. Pineapple emoji, grape emoji. Because they didn't have a spike fruit emoji. Rixer bought all the spike fruit and gave it to Gilly. We come to Kaya's, a very big and beautiful inn. 1 plate of food is included with a night's stay. We are informed that the Smiths are located in the bazaar, Mallar's Throat, or Tariki Anchorage. See what happens when I put it phonetically? It works a little bit better. We are all eating fruit at a table when a waiter approaches and takes our order. Then we eat more than fruit. Pre-game lunch is completed. We step outside. Update, it's hot outside. Followed by 5 fire emojis. We're going to the Smith shop. 3 hammer and wrench emojis, 2 pickaxe emojis, 2 knife emojis, and 2 shield emojis. I left out some of those were up by where the different Smiths were located as well.
Are those shield emojis?
Yeah,
I
they
don't know
look
why it
different
doesn't
on
come
there.
up on there, but if you look at my phone,
Yeah, on
they're
mine
little
it
definitely
shows shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they are shields.
It looks
Like an empty heart tank from here.
That's what I thought.
yeah.
Also, the Smith said our sword will be ready in an hour.
And what sword are we talking about?
Oh, this is Brielle's longsword that got jammed into a.
The owl bear.
Yeah, the
Yes.
owl bear.
So it's pretty bent, and the Smith was very impressed at its curvature.
Yeah, but he was.
A curved sword.
He does like his curved swords.
I mean, do what you gotta do, man.
Alright, so you guys are basically standing out in front of the Smith's shop. You are in the market district of Port Nyanzaru. There are many more formal shops. You previously encountered kind of a bazaar with all kinds of carts and stands and whatnot, but around you can see shops of all different makes and models.
So are we gonna just hang around while we're waiting, or are we gonna go back to the inn, or
Does anybody else
plan?
need to do anything before we head back?
We have an hour, right?
We have an hour before my sword is completed, but we have all day. Because it's still like afternoonish.
Yeah, we got at least an hour.
So,
Carry on.
like dice roll? What?
No, carry on.
So, Montwood is dressed very plainly, very much like a hobo, I guess you could say. It's dull gray, ratty clothing, and arriving here, he's been kind of taken aback by all the sights, all the colors, and in his mind, he thinks, and he has a little conversation with 12, like, yeah, I think maybe it's a little bit of color, you know, make you fit in a little bit better. So I would like to go and purchase a nice fine piece of fabric from that fabric stall that we saw earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You can very easily make your way back to the Red Bazaar, and now that you're kind of have fabric on the mind, you see probably a half dozen different stalls selling different types of fabric, different colors of fabric. The type, while if you talk to the people selling, are going to tell you this is the finest, most densely thread counted, whatever, and they're all going to tell you that. But they are selling very different patterns and different colors.
Look to 12. Like, what do you think, blue or purple? Blue, purple. You're no help.
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to role play?
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure what my role in that conversation was.
No, Charles is a little ghost rat. He can't really give an opinion on that. Probably cold wine as it is.
Yep.
Rixer will come up behind you, like very close behind you. I like the purple one.
Oh, finally, thanks.
Doesn't even realize it was Richard. Thinks it was the rat. Oh gosh.
I'll take this.
So you're going to just be purchasing a bolt of fabric,
Yeah.
essentially? A purple fabric?
Yeah. I mean, is that so weird?
No. That is...
Everybody has a little bit of like fabric on them.
Rixer, still standing very close, he's gonna like lean over a little bit and whisper, because he's kind of embarrassed. Do you need new pants too?
Do I?
Was that what the fabric's for? I need these pants.
Oh,
these pants
hey.
are too warm. Can
It's
help me?
you, Rixer, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Where can we buy some pants?
That's a good question.
As this conversation is happening, the vendor, who is still holding this bolt of purple cloth, is looking at you both back and forth, trying to keep a very like happy, upbeat, I want to make a sale look, and trying to not mix it too much with a what the heck is happening look, and not succeeding.
Oh no.
So, would you like to purchase this?
Yes.
Fantastic. That'll be 2 pieces of silver for the whole bolt.
Hey, I might have that. Give me a second, and I'll go through like my pouches full of junk.
I picture like taking out like pieces of lint and like folded up pieces of paper and like half a sandwich.
Yeah. And I do eventually find 2 silver.
Thank you, sir. And he will hand you the bolt of cloth.
No, I'm taking away 2, not.
Oh, that's quite the large tip. 2 gold for no.
No, I had 8 silver in my purse, and I erased the 8 to like no, it's supposed to be 6 now.
So you have purchased a fine bolt of purple fabric.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take a second to wrap it around my waist.
So you're just taking the straight fabric and
Yeah.
just wrapping it around yourself.
Yeah, I can sell.
Right there in the bazaar.
Just over top of your current clothes?
No, I have like a cloak thing on. Just can lift it up and wrap it around the waist.
But it's still on top of whatever under your clothes.
Yes.
Okay. You're not dropping trowel.
No. Over clothing. It's just a little
Rewrapping.
splash of color. Just a little splash of color, because everybody else has lots of color.
Are you using this entire bolt?
I'll use enough until it gets kind of bulky. Then I'm like, that's probably good, and try to rip the rest of it away.
You can tear it, and you have a bulky skirt of purple fabric under your cloak.
At this stall, is there only bolts of fabric, or is there any clothes?
The vendors you're seeing are only selling bolts of just fabric.
Okay.
It seems to be where you can get something bulk.
Okay.
Do we see any clothing stores nearby?
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
I'll kind of tap Rixer and then point to one.
I'm just like super embarrassed. My pants are just too warm. That's all.
She just kind of starts walking away and does like a hand gesture to follow her.
Yeah.
Rixer will follow.
Let's get you some new pants. Nice. Outfit.
It's a sash.
Yeah, it is.
And like, we don't have to roleplay the whole thing, but literally, Rixer just wants a pair of like flowy pants that probably a lot of other people are wearing. So it's not like heavy leather, like stuck to his leg pants in this dying heat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For a single silver piece, Rixer could get that.
Okay.
Brielle would also like a light tunic to put over her armor, and the way she had her actual handmade leathers that she had before, but just something lighter. She will pick up something as well.
Again, for a single silver piece, she can procure that. As you guys are concluding your transaction with the poor, unfortunate shop owner.
He got paid. What's he have to complain about?
Yes.
Welcome to retail.
What indeed? What's that?
So welcome to retail.
Yeah, no joke.
Rickster was polite, just probably hard to size.
Outside.
I can imagine, because of his proportions. What is it Kronk says? Like a 38 long and something else? I can't remember.
Like tiny little boys. They have these pants like go just below his knees. Sorry.
That's alright. That's alright. Outside, you hear the crowd suddenly get very, very loud, and you hear someone yell, "Stop! Thief!"
I paid.
The shop owner's gonna shake his head like, I don't know what, like what's going on out there.
Perception?
Yeah.
Like which
I'll
direction
go
is it
out
coming
and
from?
make
And
perception check.
Perception rolls.
That's gonna be a 22.
19.
I also got a 19.
Oh, wow.
Wow, same net 20.
Okay, perception?
Mm-hmm.
23.
So y'all are paying really good attention. Coming from the Red Bazaar, you hear someone yelling, "Stop! Thief! Stop him! He took the egg! Stop him!" And because you guys got ridiculous, with those of you over 20, you see it looks to be a human child, with this great big egg just kind of clutched in his arms, just kind of oversized, just bolting down the street past the store, trying to like weave around people, and people are stopping and kind of looking back to where the screaming is, and just kind of booking it.
He's just a child,
Yes.
and he's going past the store we're in.
I mean, like other side of the road, or street, but basically, yeah.
How far away is he coming from? Like, do I have time to kind of go out and get in his path?
By the time you're seeing him, he is like you look over and see him go
There
past.
he's going. All right. I'm gonna dart after him and try to grab him.
Yeah, why don't you give me an acrobatics as he's trying to like basically duck and weave through the crowd.
Don't have acrobatics. So that'll be a 12.
Can I help out?
How would you like to help?
I'm gonna start following Brielle and then just yell, "Everybody move!"
You could definitely do that, and oh man, I feel like you need to give me.
So can I just give my inspiration
help.
to
Oh,
Brielle?
do the help
Or
act.
the
Yeah.
help action.
Yeah.
Help action gives me advantage.
Yeah.
Sure.
Inspiration adds a die. Oh no, wait, you don't.
No.
You're not barred.
The inspiration is the same as advantage, right? My +1 inspiration that I
Yeah.
got from earlier. Yeah.
Oh, I also have
So-
one of those because
yeah.
we went slept yet.
So if you won't let it be just like helping out to give him advantage.
No, you
I'll
can
use
do
that.
that.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Because you're a giant orc screaming everyone to get out of the way.
Yeah.
that didn't help.
He squandered it.
I squandered it. Yeah, it was one less, so it's still 12.
Well, I rolled really, really poorly.
Okay.
And you are absolutely able to kind of like duck and weave around everybody in the crowd, who's most of them have just kind of like stopped in confusion and are blocking the path. And you run up and you can grab this kid by the back of his
Yeah, I
shirt
was gonna say
collar.
that's where I want to grab him, is
Yeah.
by the scruff.
I mean, like, I think shirt collar, not grabbing by the back
Well,
of his
not
neck
by,
skin,
but yeah.
yeah, you can do that. And it is definitely a human child, probably between 10 to 12 years old, little boy. He's got this enormous egg just clutched to his chest. And he looks up at you and he's trying to like fight you to get away. But for the moment, at least, you have him. What are you going to do next?
I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna hold him, kind of lift him up a little bit, because I've got a +4 strength, so I could probably easily lift up a 12-year-old with one hand,
Sure.
and then just do the hand gesture of give me the egg.
No, I took it. I'm going to sell it, and it's going to be great.
She shakes her head no,
Oh,
and then she points to like an intimidation towards her dagger, and then says, "Give me the, like does a hand
Give me the
gesture of
intimidation.
give me the egg." Dang it!
Hey,
I'm gonna
look,
use my-
breakfast.
I'm gonna use my point of inspiration on that. There we go. That's better. Intimidation. I do not have, so that's a +1, so that's an 18.
Okay. You beat his 15. His eyes like go to the dagger, and but it's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to make so much money. It will be great. You have to let me go.
They caught up at this point.
Yeah.
Easily.
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just say like, Rixer will like give us back the egg, and here you can have this. I have like a couple coins in my hand.
What kind of coins?
I mean, Rixer has really big hands, so it might be hard for the kid to see, but there's definitely flash of silver in there, plus 2 other coins.
Andre the Giant hands. Like.
Yeah.
Bigger than a
I mean,
cocaine.
it's two silver and a gold.
He's going to kind of try to look at the coin. No! We will make so much money! We will sell this, and everything will be great. I can't... But he's seeing this dagger again. But...
You will get hurt. Give it back. It's not
I'm
yours.
gonna gesture over towards Rixer to take the child.
Oh, yeah, so just like pull them up, like pick them up a couple feet higher
then,
in the air.
Brielle will hand sign towards Gilly to tell her to say that selling it is going to be a horrible idea. You're going to get busted, and then you're going to experience worse than what's going to happen here.
So Gilly's gonna like puff out her chest and be like, "Hey, kid, did you know that you can't sell stolen merchandise? You're gonna go to jail. And you know what happens in jail? They feed you bread. And not good bread.
Oh, I like
Like
that.
regular, stale, moldy, white bread. Do you want that?
Bread sounds great!
Are you hungry?
I mean...
I'll feed you.
Brielle reaches into the sack of 25 now fruits and gestures towards the kid.
He's gonna sigh like long and hard. Like, looks at the fruit. Looks at you the dagger again. I give you the egg, but I go.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the fruit.
And take some fruit. Yeah. Yeah.
He will shove the egg towards Brielle and snatch the piece of fruit and like put me down.
Wait, hold on a second, and then take more fruit out of the bag. Just like put as many in his arms as he can. Probably like
I was gonna do the
8.
same thing.
8 of them, and then I'll set him down. Oh wait, and I have the gold coin in my hand still. I'm like, so I stick it in his mouth.
This kid's home.
He hits the ground and promptly just like drops all but 3 of the pieces of fruit you gave him, but doesn't even stop or slow down as he just books it further into the crowd.
That was rude.
Oh no! And Gilly like quickly is picking up the dropped fruit. But you,
He is gone.
oh.
Brielle will turn around and walk towards the person that was yelling for a thief
Um, yeah.
look for him and give him the egg back.
At this point, you can see what you would assume to be 2 of the city guard are kind of like coming in this direction and looking around, and you can see someone exasperated kind of like behind them, like yelling, "They have the egg! They have the egg! It's that!" And they're gonna point to Brielle. She has the egg. What?
And then I will hand the egg back towards him.
We found this.
Well, thank you very much. This is. He's gonna pat it. This is
Breakfast?
very. Oh no. When this baby is born, it will be a great winner of races.
What kind of race?
Well,
Is it a dinosaur race? Is that egg a dinosaur race? Wait. Is that egg going to a dinosaur race?
it will be a couple of years. But yes, I suppose this egg will be going to the dinosaur race.
Oh, I'm so glad we found it then.
Indeed, we don't want it to miss out. It will have so much fun.
I have a feeling it won't.
He will kind of like, please come back to my shop. I must reward you. You have been most gracious.
Oh, hey, you get a reward.
Brielle will shake her head and wave her hand and signal like, we don't need that.
No,
Do you-
thank you.
Do you have other eggs? Like, besides that egg?
At the moment, we only have one other egg. The others have hatched. I work for Ifan Telroa. Ifan Telroa. He is one of the 7 merchant princes. He would be. I know he would like to show his gratitude to someone who saved one of his prized beasts.
Brixer's gonna look at Gilly, like this knowing look, like really big eyed.
Oh, baby dinosaurs.
I think we should go see him.
Okay.
What? Yeah, we should go see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come this way, and he will lead you back to a building that is basically beside the Red Bazaar, and it will it will have a sign on the door that says Telroa's. I need to not talk and write at the same time.
Secret messages.
And it will say on the door, Telroa's Racing. And if you can go inside, and there is indeed another egg identical to this one sitting on a pile of basically straw and leaves. He puts it right next to it. And there, kind of above it, is it's a stone that's kind of suspended by a couple ropes from the ceiling, and as you get closer to the stone, you can feel that it's very, 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 very warm.
Oh, like chicken sitting on eggs.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
The eggs, it is of course always hot in Chult, but we have to keep a certain level of temperature control, so we keep it nice and hot.
Like a chicken.
Much like a chicken, except when it hatches, it will have 4 legs and 3 horns.
The triceratops?
These are Triceratop eggs, yes.
I liked that one. I saw one that was orange.
Sometimes they are orange. Sometimes they are shades of gray or red.
Did not see one of those.
You should come to the races. You will see Triceratops and dinosaurs of all colors.
Okay.
Okay.
When and where?
It will be in 3 days. Races start at noon. And we... everyone's making notes. And they race all through the city.
Here? This one?
Yes, this city.
But there's so many people.
The people, they get off the main streets, and the Red Bazaar relocates for a day.
At least they better.
And the people who live here, they know the route, and they steer clear of it.
Oh.
Usually. There's occasionally, he kind of puts his hand, waves his hand. Occasionally there's accidents, but those are usually foreigners and people new to the city.
Which two? We are both.
Maybe we'll be back in time. We'll see them.
Where is it that you're going?
I don't know.
Well, in that case, I too hope that you are back in time to see the dinosaurs race. It is quite this. I have seen it more times than I can count. I have been both a spectator. I have ridden in the dinosaur races, and now I help to. I help tell Roa to breed them, and that I am always thrilled. Every single week.
Rickster's just staring at the eggs, not listening to the guy anymore. Just like bent over, his face right in front of it, looking at it.
If you are interested, please mention my name, and he's gonna tell you.
Your coupon code.
Jamala. So you mention my name down at the Tiriki anchorage, where the other animals are stabled,
Okay.
and I'm sure they will let you in to see them. If you'd like, you may even purchase one if that's something you wish to do.
How much are they?
Well, the standard price depends on what kind of beast you are looking for.
And that one, I'm point to the egg.
A Triceratops.
Yeah.
A Triceratops will run you 500 gold pieces. But since you have been such great help, I'm willing to take 25% off of the price of a dinosaur should you decide to purchase one from us.
$375.
That sounds like a really good deal. Guys, do you want a dinosaur? You hear him? That's a good deal.
A dinosaur, if you're going, are you heading into the jungle?
Brielle shakes her head, yes.
I've met many people who are heading into the jungle these days. There's been just more so than usual, and some of them have purchased dinosaurs. And a dinosaur can carry, many things, everything you have. A dinosaur can help fight off all of the zombie and undead. A dinosaur is a very good investment if you can afford to keep one fed. And if the Triceratops is too expensive for you, and for many it is, I would suggest perhaps the Ankylosaurus for what is 25% off of 250?
50.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, sorry.
No.
25% off of 250?
Yeah,
Up
250.
75.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
So, math is hard.
175,
Yep.
So for you, an Ankylosaurus
right?
She's gonna do the math.
would
now.
be a mere X amount of gold pieces.
Really? Okay.
Oh, we were a little off.
We were off. It'd be
180.
87. Well, do you want to round up or round down? It's 0.5.
Oh, it's D&D O's run down.
Okay. 87. Cool.
Off of the total price?
No, that will be the total price.
From
Okay.
250?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
That's
just 25%
25%
off from
off,
It's not.
250.
which is 6250. Because 250 times 0.25
Oh, yeah.
is 6250.
And then you have to take original price minus that.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I
that's
said.
what we
Okay.
did. Yeah.
250, 250,
250 minus 62 is 188.
oh, 188. I thought
Yeah.
you just
Okay,
said
yeah.
80.
No,
Yeah, that's-
188.
That's why
Okay,
I was confused
that,
too. I
yeah.
thought you said 80.
Yeah,
I didn't hear the one in front of it.
We didn't hear the 100
Sorry.
value place point. Math makes great radio.
Yep.
So that is the number that you could pay.
Which one's that one?
That was the Ankylosaurus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ankylosaurus. I haven't seen any in the streets this morning. They are smaller than a triceratops, but they are very sturdy animals. They have very large, hard shells with nubbins all over them, and they have a very long tail with a great big club at the end.
Nubbins.
They are very popular with adventurers.
They have giant balls at the end of their tail that they smash things
I know
with.
what it is.
Rixer is fascinated by the word nubbins.
Think you found a name. Oh no, he named it already.
That is the proper. If you're in the dinosaur business, nubbins is the proper term for the nodules on the backs of shells. Not even the word nodules is proper. Nubbins is proper.
Oh, God.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm glad we found your egg.
I am glad as well.
Okay.
What is your name, sir?
Rixer?
Rixer. He's gonna like look.
It's Rick, sir.
He's gonna kind of like look up a little bit, like Rixer. That is a fine name. He's gonna pat the egg a little bit lovingly. This egg shall be named Rixer.
Okay. And Rixer turns around and
He
leaves.
doesn't know how to handle it.
Rixer, we got a dinosaur named after you. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Rick's
Where
Racer.
are we going now?
Oh, that's a great question. I think we should ask the team meeting. What do we do?
Where do we go?
See, we have to find a guide.
Yeah,
We have to... You have a list on your phone.
yeah. So far.
I know we have to find a guide.
Okay,
But
so
we don't have to.
find a
Would
guide.
probably be a good idea.
Number one, we still need to check. Find accommodations, check. Find a way out of the port town, uncheck. Return back to the villa when all is solved, not checked.
As you guys are discussing, Rixer's like, 1. And then kind of like thinks for a second, puts out a second finger, 2. Thinks again, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. That's not so bad. 5. Just 5 more times.
What?
I just need to work the same amount that I worked before meeting you guys 5 more times. Then I could come back here and I'll get a dinosaur.
How long did you work before we met us?
I don't. A year?
A year?
Yeah, I think it was a year, but I didn't take one of the jobs I should have. Yeah, that would have been more money.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can do it.
Uh-huh. Huh. Okay. We'll think on that. Maybe we can help you with something like a dinosaur. Maybe. Okay.
Like a little kid. Like, if you keep your room clean, maybe you can get a goldfish. And then the next day, I'm getting a pony.
So, do you want me to go back and ask that guy if he knows of any good guides? I mean, word of mouth seems to be a good thing here.
I don't think we were told... Were we told where to find the guide?
I don't believe so.
You didn't really ask anybody either.
Yeah, I think we were told that there's just a lot of guides.
Yeah.
And a guide
you
was
tell-
a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So she will hand sign that it's probably a good idea to try and narrow that down.
Okay, I'm gonna go back in there now.
Alright.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you do your thing first.
So we have to find a guide. Hey, think you guys could help me find a guide? And I'll cast guidance of myself and go looking.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna go ask that guy.
Braille's just
We're
gonna
gonna
sit.
put a pin in that. We're gonna come back to it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, miss.
I was wondering, because you seem to be a very knowledgeable man about things about the town. Do you know of where we could find some guides who could help us through the jungle areas and whatnot?
Sure. Well, the Merchant Prince Joe Ball, he is in charge of all of the official guides of the city.
Okay.
So if you can find Joe Ball, or if you can get audience with him, I'm sure he could point you in a good direction. I do know that many of the guides, they frequent the inns around the city with all of the adventurers and wealth seekers that have been coming in. I'm sure that they will be around the inns. I have been to the Thundering Lizard numerous times. I think they even have a board where the guides can post their services for people to pick up or claim. I strongly suggest only working with the officially sanctioned guides that Joe Ball works with.
Okay.
Some people may also offer their services on the side, but if they're not officially licensed or sanctioned, I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't risk that.
Okay. And where can I find Joe Ball again?
Well, Joe Ball is one of the merchant princes, so he of course owns a villa up in the merchants ward, and often the princes will hold office hours.
Mm. You said that was in the merchants
Ward.
ward.
Yes, all of the merchant princes' villas are up. They're kind of near each other.
That's where we were at before, right?
Yeah.
And you can go to Golden Throne, and sometimes they will be holding office there as well.
Okay. Okay. And that's all up in the merchants ward.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. What's that last word? Golden
Throne.
throne. Thank you.
Would you be interested in a map of the city to help you navigate?
Yes.
And he will rummage around and basically hand you a brochure. This says, "Welcome to Port Nine Zaru," in like 5 or 6 different languages on the cover. And there's a picture of a Tyrannosaurus head, kind of with its head back, roaring, and a picture of that same king you saw in the harbor, pointing dramatically towards the viewer. And you can open it up, and on one side there is a full map of the city, and on the back side you can get bits and pieces of history of the city, and a listing of the 7 different merchant princes, that sort of thing.
Wow.
Found it.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. The Port Nine Zaru's Visitors Bureau encourages us to hand these out to newcomers.
It's free?
Oh, sure.
Wow! Gilly like excitedly turns around and runs out of the shop and is like, Bria, look! I got a map. It's free.
She takes it and looks at it and goes through the brochure a little bit and then opens up to the map.
And Gilly like points out, yeah, the merchant's ward and the golden throne and office hours, and then we're looking for Joe Ball.
Guys, Montwood went that way.
Uh-oh.
Are we?
Real signs. I didn't stop him.
Oh. Was he talking to his imaginary friends?
She
again?
nods her head yes.
Oh no.
Unpluck that pin.
Yeah, like scene wipe. Montwood has just cast the spell Guidance and looks off dramatically into the middle distance. while people were talking, Ryan, I mean, I looked up the spell guidance, and
I don't know.
are you making an ability check?
I was just going to ask if there's an ability check I can make.
Investigation roll?
Yeah, you know what? Give me a history
A
check.
history check.
That can work too.
I actually have that ability. D20 roll. Uh-oh. So 11 plus
Ooh, nice.
4 is 15.
You recall there being some sort of like pin board behind the bar where you were at the Kaya's house of repose that had pieces of paper pinned to it that had like a sketch of a different people's faces and then writing. You didn't really take time to look at it more closely than that, but you feel like if a person was trying to like get the business of people who don't know where they're going, maybe like an inn would be a good place to find those people. You want to advertise to them.
So this pinboard was at Kaya's house of repose?
Yes, when you guys checked in to get your rooms.
Then I will make my way there, as that's where I've been advised to go.
Absolutely. You hear number 12 on your shoulder say, "Yes, good idea."
That's not what he sounds like at all.
Yeah. Who are you?
Rixer will follow. Like once Gilly gets back, like try to catch up to follow Motwood.
Sure. Sure.
Oh no, she's going, or he's going away again. We gotta go.
Griel stands up.
So one way or another, you all seem to be heading back towards Kaya's house of repose. Correct?
Seems
Yeah.
that way, yeah.
You can definitely arrive there. Mountwood's going to have a fairly good head start. Mountwood, you can come through the doors, and somehow miraculously it seems a little bit cooler in here than it did out in the blasting heat. The same half elf that you met before is here. He looks up and kind of just nods to you a little bit as you come in. There's still a few people here and there out in the tables.
I have a room. I have a key.
Man, I need to keep track of how I do voices. He will just kind of nod at you. Yes, sir. You were here just a little bit
It's
ago.
in my inventory.
Please don't lose it. How can I help you, sir?
Do you have like a board of people who know the area?
Guides.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And he will gesture behind him to a board.
Right.
And it's actually like something he can physically like kind of like pick up and kind of like lay it flat on the bar top. And you see several different little paper cards.
Oh, you got a handout?
Several different paper cards pinned to it.
I was gonna hand out.
Don't wobble the table, right?
And let's see here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cards pinned to it. And I'm going to assume that while Mountwood is going through and looking over these cards, that the rest of you will
Show up.
will show up.
You're with me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I probably would have arrived a little bit before them. These are long names. Hugh.
Hugh Hackettstone. Alliteration. That's a good sign.
Alliteration.
Yes, when you use the same letters and sequence.
Oh.
Hey guys, what you got?
There's
It turns out they had a board with all these names of people who call themselves guides.
guides.
Oh, okay. Well, we can look at those, but I also got information from, oh gosh, I'm terrible at names. Jamala. And he said that we should go talk to Joe Ball.
Are you talking about my mama?
No. Unless her name is Jamala. I don't know. I'm sorry if I have offended you. But we can go talk to him, and he is the guy who like hires all the guides, but said we needed a certified one.
Brielle's gonna grab one that has a picture of 2 people on it, and then point to the fact that it says we have our own Triceratops on it, and hand it to Rixer.
Triceratops.
Yeah.
They have a Triceratops.
Okay.
As Farul and Gondol. Yeah, this one.
Huh. This one does seem promising, because they kind of match these two.
I don't see it. Gilly doesn't have that big of a nose.
Well, no, they complement them. They match them.
His dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I guess. It's tall. Oh, I get it. Tall and short. Tall and short. Got it.
Oh, can I see
Yeah,
that, please?
yeah.
Thank you.
This guy, he knows mountains. I don't know.
Sorry, Hugh. Maybe next time.
Yeah, he knows mountains. I don't know if we need mountains. We need jungle. She looks fancy. How do you say her name?
Eku?
That's nice.
He kind of looks like my grandpa. He died.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, he was old.
I'm sorry.
He lived his life. Oh, it's okay. Okay, it doesn't say that they're certified. We should go
Do
check
any
in.
of them say they're certified?
You survived an encounter with a red dragon.
This one, what was the merchant prince's name?
Joe Ball.
Yeah, this one mentions Joe Ball.
Okay, let's see.
It says a small portion goes to pay off the merchant Prince Jabal.
Pay
The rest
off.
I give to charity. That sounds good.
Oh, that sounds nice. Charity.
Do these cards say anything else, folks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read them all though. Like, out loud.
Why not?
Do you want us to?
I mean,
Salita says that
Could do, like-
she knows secret trails that appear on no map.
Here,
sounds
I got this. I stood atop every mountain in Chult. I know every gorge, every crevice, every plateau and trail. My memory is an iron trap. I forget nothing. Trust a dwarf, I always say, because a dwarf will never steer you wrong. Fearless I am. There's no dragon, beast, or undead horror that scares me. You want a guy who runs away from the first sign of danger? No! You want a dwarf, and I'm the toughest dwarf around. Red dragon bit off my arm, yet here I stand. Takes more than a dragon to stop Hugh Hackettstone. I charge 5 gold coins a day and expect a 30-day payment up front. Best coin you ever spent, I promise you.
I think we should go with that guy.
That was great, Ryan.
thank you, Ryan.
That was delightful. That crew sounds pretty cool. I agree. She says that she wants to rid the jungle of evil, and she appeals to those who find fulfillment in doing actual good in the world. That's kind of like us. Good things. And then she's talking about there's many ruins and ancient temples that must be reclaimed, so the spirits of nature can return to their sacred places and live in peace. Evil imposters who seek to blind you with promises of gold. Oh no. But her rates are standard 5 gold pieces a day with a 30-day payment up front. Small portion goes to pay off the merchant Prince Joe Ball. And yeah, like you said, the rest she gives to charity.
I think we should go with her.
I want to see if she's certified.
Or there's this lady, Salinda. I've led many expeditions through the wilds of Chult. I know secret trails that appear on no map. Hire others at your own peril. Azeka and Iku have led expeditions into the jungle that never returned. Farul and Gondola are charlatans, plain and simple. Old Hugh suffers from mad monkey fever. I'm sure of it. Musharb is an albino dwarf, and they're not to be trusted. Okay. And I hear tell that River Mist and Flask of Wine owe money to the Zentarum. Is that right? Zentarum? 5 gold pieces per day is a cheap price to pay for your lives. Spend your gold wisely.
I don't know if I like that one because it's a lady, right?
Yeah.
Well, she is like dissing everybody else and giving no claims of her own.
Yeah.
So I don't like that one.
Okay.
Brielle's gonna sign to Gilly and say that, how do we know that they're certified or not?
Well, we'll go talk to. Brill's wondering how we know if they're certified, and I think we should just take the flyer to Joe Ball and say, hey, you know this one?
Can we take these flyers? Rixer will ask the half-elf.
He was kind of half listening into your conversation. Sure. I will say that we're a reputable establishment here, and we only post ads from certified guides. I mean, I suppose their certifications could slip, and we don't really check into that. But at the time of them posting their stuff here, we do ask that they show a letter of certification.
Oh, okay.
How long have they been posted here?
They typically there are many guides, many more even than what you see here. And as they come into the city and leave the city, they will check in and check out, and their postings will be removed or re-added as circumstances see fit.
That's what I read already.
They all usually come through and check on any interest in every day or two to see if anybody is interested or asking about them. But I'm sure we can leave messages for them to track them down sooner if there's anyone you're interested in.
I like them all.
That's cool. I like the charity lady. Echo. He looks mad. She points at the dwarf's picture.
I think there's 2 dwarves, aren't both
Yep.
of these dwarves? Yeah.
So, what guide do you think you're going to be going with? What's the plan here, folks?
It looks like we're tossed up between Eku and Farrell and Gondolo.
Gondolo.
I think it would be a good idea if we took these 2 to Joe Ball and see what he thinks of both of them, and maybe, or if he has a better one in mind.
That's a good idea.
Brielle agrees. She makes gestures.
Oh, we could even ask about the soulmonger. Maybe he knows something about that, or maybe his guides do.
What's the soulmonger again?
Remember, that's the thing.
Brielle signs we don't really know what it is.
Yeah, but it's the thing that we're looking for that might stop the death and the dying.
Right. The curse thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I guess we could end it here. You guys have seemed to have focused in on your mission a little bit, or at least this idea of finding a guide. You've been introduced to the idea of several guides. You've narrowed it down to 2, and you're going to go talk to what you assume is probably their boss, or at least their licensing agency, to find out more and maybe get some more information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So next week, hopefully, we can get some more answers. And thank you, folks, for joining us at our table. If you enjoy what we do and you want to see the weird stuff we put on social media, just do a search for Monday Night TPK on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Sometimes you'll find stuff, probably arguments between me and Matt, in a public place. It's great. And sometimes we post interesting, I think they're interesting, weird stuff to our YouTube channel. at Above the Table Games. You can go there and find things. So, any last requests or words, folks, before we cut this off?
No, it's time for dessert.
Fantastic. Well, have a good night. What sport ball is this again?
What?
What?
I said which?
Hockey.
Sports ball?
I said which sport ball are we playing right now?
Hockey.
That sounds pretty BA.
Croquet.
No.
That's less. So.
Badminton.
That's sport.
Oh, that's more of a BM than BA. Poop jokes.